All right, challenge one. It only took us a few tries. We definitely didn't try over 50 times to beat this thing. First try. Here we go. Turn off auto skip. Make sure to turn off auto skip. Actually, I cut a lot of stuff out, so this is happening really quickly. Basically, we just put down Bulma first wave. We skipped one wave. We upgraded it, and then we put Rengokus. Both players, by the way. This is in duo. You can do it in any. It doesn't matter how many people there are. You can do it as long as everybody knows what they're doing. But we put Rengokus, two Rengokus, put two Rengokus, and then we go back to farming Bulma. Or actually Escanor or Bulma. It doesn't matter who you use. I don't think so, at least. Maybe Escanor is better because... No, it doesn't matter. You don't skip any waves. Wave 3, wave 2, and wave 3. Wait, no, wave 3 and wave... Well, every wave you don't skip. You only skip on certain waves that you need money. On wave 4, you just get your third upgrade on Bulma. Nothing much going on there. You're just pretty much cleaning everything with two Rengokus down. No upgrades. They should handle everything, even though they're only 6 seconds. SPA. It should still handle everything because Rengoku burns, of course. On wave 4, make sure to upgrade your Rengoku once for the powerful, and then a second time for the powerful 2s. Make sure you only have one Rengoku though, because like the other person doesn't really need to upgrade. He can just, you know, farm Escanor or Bulma. You only need one person to upgrade twice. Here, I don't know what happened, but maybe here Escanor would have been better because I'm 25 off from getting that upgrade, and that really almost ruined us. Or not ruined. We almost lost here because of that 25 cash less than for my next upgrade. That upgrade is really important. Because of that, my duo had to actually upgrade his Rengoku twice just to deal with that cloner. If I got that third upgrade in, then that cloner wouldn't have been a problem. Maybe Escanor would have helped. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's unfortunate. It still worked out in the long run, so it really didn't matter. You just get as many Bulmas down, upgraded. You're just farming till on wave 6. Wave 7 starts and... Oh, we actually skipped to get that second max Bulma on wave 7. And then we upgraded Rengoku. Upgrading Rengoku on wave 7 is really important because of the next cloner that's coming in. So I think we skip again just to get that max upgrade on Rengoku because it's going to be really important for that cloner. So I think from wave 7 you skip all the way to wave 9 just to get one max Rengoku for the cloner that comes on wave 7, because otherwise it's going to be a problem, as you will see in just a moment. Make sure to set all your Rengokus to strongest except one later on. I'll get into that later on. But yeah, all the Rengokus are set to strongest. Again, this is our first try. Well, it's our first attempt not skipping. It's not our first try, that's for sure. It's our first try not skipping. It's a first attempt not skipping, so we try out a few things, but overall we got, like, this is basically what you're supposed to do. It's just set everybody to strongest, even though I'm setting mine to last. I was just testing it out. I was also testing out a couple other stuff later on, but you don't really have to do that. I'll get into that later. Cloner will die if you have a Max Rengoku. Pretty easily actually. Max Rengoku can handle a lot. The AoE is amazing too. I gotta say, this circle AoE is amazing. Especially in well, it's not as, I mean, it really doesn't, I don't know about story mode, but in infinite mode it's really good. Like way better than the other cone AoEs. Even better than, what's his name? I think it's better than Broly's full AoE, and I think it's better than like even Gogeta's AoE. Okay, wave 10, you max out your Bulma, and as soon as wave 10 starts, or wave 9 you max out your Bulma, and then wave 10 starts, that's when you put down a Blackbeard for the cloner. I actually put down my Blackbeard too early because the stun didn't happen yet, but so I did waste 4,100 on Blackbeard because it didn't get slowed, but my duo put down a Blackbeard and he got slow, so that would have been my Blackbeard, but it got stunned too early and that kind of ruined us. I forgot that there was a boss coming in right away when we skipped, so that was unfortunate. Wave 10 is a free wave. Like it's a really easy wave. So you just max out as many Bulmas as you can, or Escanors, whatever you're using. Just max them out. It's the easiest wave, wave 10. Alright, wave 11 starts, and we have a black. Okay, this is where we were testing stuff. You don't want to put that Blackbeard, alright? I included it because, you know, it's gonna be in the video and people are gonna be confused. But we were just testing something. We were just testing if Blackbeard can hit the boss, because we had this weird bug earlier where I don't know if it was a bug. It was just something weird happened, and Blackbeard was attacking the boss while it was stunned. So we were just testing something out there. We sold it eventually. Next, you're gonna put a Rengoku. This is not on wave 11 yet. I just put it there just to prepare. But that's on wave 12. You're gonna put a Rengoku. This is a bad placement where I put it right now. I thought it would be good, but it's actually a bad placement. Later on, we fixed it and we put it in a different corner. But I mean, you can put it there. It's not gonna. It's basically just to kill the boss early on, so that we don't have stuns on Blackbeard and, you know, Irwins and Jotaros and Jiraiya's, whatever we have on the bottom on our loadout. So yeah, Rengoku is in the front, and that's the only one that's not set the strongest. You're gonna actually set that the weakest so you can kill the boss, because the boss is weaker than all the enemies that come in for some reason. I'm trying to remember. Why am I looking at this screen? Wave 11. I don't remember what happened on wave 11. Oh yeah, it was weird because this Blackbeard was actually, his stun was his leaving. You can see it fading away, the stun, and then he eventually hits because even though the boss is still there, because we figured out that the stun is actually on a cooldown. It's not, and then it happens again, you know, because if the boss is still alive, but it's actually on a cooldown. As you can see, he got stunned again. So I thought that was interesting. Wave 11, max out all your Bulmas. Just spend all the money you have. I think it's also a free wave, if I remember correctly. Because this cloner is really weak. Since we have Max Rengokus. He's not weak, it's just that we have Max Rengokus and they destroy these cloners on the early waves. Wave 12, What did we do? Oh yeah, so we maxed out that from Rengoku, as like I said earlier, set it to weakest. This is a bad placement. It's better to put him on like the first you'll see in later on. But it works. It kills the boss. We just had to sell it because it was bad placement. It wasn't doing much. In case the boss get further in. Here, this is where the better placement is. Where that Rengoku was. You're gonna have to put more. Okay, here wave 13 when we get max Bulmas. Wave 12 you should actually have close enough to max, and on wave 13 if it needs, you should have like 1 or 2 upgrades left for max. And as you can see, this is a better placement because the boss gets even further in, or does it? I think so. Oh no, it doesn't because we have Blackbeard there. But Rengoku. We're gonna have to put more Rengokus over there because of that boss. Unfortunately, the boss stuns before we killed it. That's why we put more Rengokus there. But it's, you know, we still have to kill it. It's more important later waves, like wave 15, than wave 13. This is an interesting placement I put. I don't know why I put him in that corner, or in that lane. Usually you want to put Rengokus in corners, like where I'm hovering right now. But I don't know, I wasn't thinking. It doesn't matter. Rengoku is not doing most of the damage later on. This is just to clean out all the waves. As you can see, I'm just placing, since I have maxed out my Bulmas, I'm just placing Rengokus until wave 16. And then I skipped for wave 13, max out my Rengoku. Cloner is still alive, but he's gonna die eventually. There's no. And then wave 14 is when I put the second Rengoku. I think I put a third one too. I actually don't remember. Now on late waves, their HP scales really high. So even with 2 Rengokus, the boss is still gonna live for another stun. We couldn't really do much about that. The only thing we were trying to do is kill the boss, honestly. We couldn't really stop it from stunning. They're just way too high, the HP that it scales. Like from wave 14, or no, wave 13 to wave 14, and then wave 14, wave 15, and wave 15 to 16, it just scales really high. But yeah, as long as we killed it, that's all that mattered. Especially on wave 15, not really much in 13, 14. Because I think on wave 15... Oh wait, we have Jotaros on 14. Alright, wave 15 is when we start putting other units like Jotaro and stuff. I guess we also use Jotaro on 14. So he got... Yeah, I guess it does matter on 14 then. So Jotaros are just about to finish being stunned. It wasn't done, as you can see. They're still stunned. So I put down 2 more, so that we can time stop, because the time stops are not working when they're stunned. So I put 2 more, just to make sure that they're time stopped, so that Rengoku can finish off that wave 14. And I think their stuns should be over now. But doesn't matter. Oh no, they're still going. Doesn't matter. We put down more Jotaros because we had the cash, so why not? After the boss dies, we just put Rengoku back to strongest because that's the best priority for Rengoku. The Stellates get through, but they should die. Especially because we have Jotaros, although they are stunned, so I actually put two more Rengokus just to time stop them, just in case, I think. Or no, Jotaros, I mean. I gotta say though, these circle AoEs are like hella cool. Like I want to see new AoEs in the future, and I don't know how they're gonna do it, but this one was really cool in my opinion. Okay, wave 15 is when we put Irwin's. So we only put 2 Irwins. You can actually put more than 2 Irwins. You could put up to as many Irwins as you want. Actually, you can put all 8 Irwins to get as much range as we did as you can. What we did is we put 6 Irwins just to get enough range for Jiraiya, which we will put in on wave 16. There's no hand boss on wave 16, so you can put Jiraiya on wave 16. You can actually put on wave 15 because on wave 15, that's the last hand boss that stuns all the other units. So at this point, you can already use Irwins, you can use Jotaros, you can use Jiraiya. Jiraiya is really, really good for story mode. Jiraiya or Kuma up to a certain upgrade. I mean, Kuma's kind of expensive for how much he does at his last upgrade, but up to a certain upgrade, I think it was like the 4th upgrade. Like when he gets that last big AoE circle, that's when Kuma is really good. But not upgraded more than that. Maybe he would have been better because he's cheaper, but we're using Jiraiya anyways. He does the job, it doesn't matter. 16 is when we sell Bulmas and Escanor. I was just making sure there was no hand boss, that's why I didn't put anything right away. Didn't matter though. These Rengokus in the front, we're gonna actually sell once all the enemies get, past his AoE. I don't think I skipped anything on wave 16, so I'm just gonna wrap up what we did. Basically, once they all came out of Rengoku's range, we just sold those Rengokus. We put down all 6 Irwins. We started buffing, placed all the Jiraiyas, and buffed Jiraiyas. Basically, that's really it. Just buff Jiraiya. He should do the job. Like he does insane damage. Don't really have to do much for that. And we have like a 6 Irwin buff chain going on. So that's basically it actually. They're not gonna get to Jotaro as the boss. Even if the boss gets past Jiraiya's, which is it's not even close. Jotaro's would just destroy them, so it doesn't really matter. Last wave is not hard at all. It's pretty easy actually. It's the early waves that are hard. But Rengoku does do the job. So yeah, that should be it. I think I'm forgetting something, I just don't know what. I don't know. Yeah, that's about it.